Waraich. So thank you for this opportunity. Beautiful last weekend of May here in Squamish. Beautiful scenery, beautiful place, but also a good cause. Own It Canada and Muslim Riders Club. They put a riding opportunity together, mainly for the awareness, and that was for the Mother's Day. And a tribute to all of our mothers for what they go through, what they do for us, for the upbringing. So that is something that at least we could do is create some awareness. Also, there was a cause. Constable Audi, he passed away during the when he was actually on duty. And this was also awareness of safe driving, and also for the emergency personnel. They actually put their lives up for us. So thank you again, and I think this is a beautiful opportunity for many others who would like to ride motorcycles. It's a safe ride is something that we promote, and it's not only fun, but also you can have some good friends, the old, and you can make some new friends. I was able to meet a few people, few of the new faces today, as well as my brother Hasib, who's actually at the back, and Naveed, behind the cameras as well. So that is also a good opportunity. So whoever's watching today, I think especially people living in Vancouver, and if you're otherwhere around also in Canada, I think it's a good opportunity for all of us to get onto our bikes and enjoy summer, whereas also respect your mothers, and do what you can for your mothers, also for your dads, and if you have both of them alive, you're very lucky, and also be safe. Thank you again.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My name is Rahmatullah Siddiq. I'm the president of the Own It Institute of Canada and also a board member of the Muslim Riders Club. Today we are hosting the first ever annual ride in support of Mother's Day, to honor mothers past and present. And all the funds raised today are going towards an orphanage in Kenya to just help them support their costs. We're all gathering here today for breakfast, and then lunch afterwards. We're riding from Surrey onwards to Squamish, and we're hoping for a good day. It's a collaboration for people who are associated with rider clubs and people who just love to ride, and we're just doing a nice drive up the highway, enjoy the scenery, and enjoy the fun of riding together all the way to Squamish. I'd like to thank you guys for all coming out for today's event, and I do have to thank one group in particular, the MRC. I'm proud to be a member of them. Without them coordinating this event, it wouldn't have been possible. So for those of you who don't know the whole cause of today's event, we're doing this ride in honor of Mother's Day, because mothers are important in this world, and we have a program with our institute that's actually dedicated to two late mothers, one of which is my own, who lost their battle to cancer. And the whole idea of that program is to honor their kindness that was always displayed in this world. So all funds raised today will be going towards an orphanage in Kenya that houses, educates, and medicates, if needed, 50 orphans. And I can assure you, because I'm also the accountant for that orphanage, all the funds go straight to the kids. There is no administration cost, and it's really a beautiful cause that they do out there. So thank you guys for your support moving forward. If you want more information on how the money is used and whatnot, feel free to ask me. But today's event, we'll be riding all the way up to Squamish. We have a lunch plan there for you guys, an awesome buffet from what I hear. And other than that, I'm going to turn it over to our ride captain, Mr. Vancouver, the president of the MRC. He's going to explain the route, the rules, etc. And finally, before I do turn it over, I want to thank all our sponsors. On that information page that I gave you, there's a list of sponsors. Today's event would not have been possible without them. Their support got us where we are today, so a huge thank you to our sponsors. And now, over to the ride captain and Mr. Prez, as we call him, Vancouver.
Hello, good morning guys. My name is Tariq Qureshi. MRC, for those that don't already know, stands for Muslim Riders Club. We've been generally just a social WhatsApp group for the longest time. Just a few months ago, with the help of our friendly accountant, we got it registered as a non-profit organization. And more importantly, from doing some partnership rides with the Sikh Motorbike Club last year, it was huge. It was a huge use for the for our club and for the SMC. And we look forward to a lasting relationship with you folks. As far as the ride today, once we leave the parking lot, we're going to be turning left, heading north on 176th Street. We weren't able to get an official escort, so there's going to be a few traffic lights we're going through. By the traffic lights, as we head north, we're going to head west on Highway 1. And as we merge onto Highway 1, as soon as you merge onto Highway 1, there's the truck pull-out, brake check pull-out. We're going to pull in there, wait for everybody to catch up. Once we form the group, we're going to continue on westbound on Highway 1, eventually making it into the HOV lane. We're going to continue in the HOV lane all the way until exit 53. I believe that's Cypress or just past Taylor Way. After that, we'll get into the right lane and continue in the right lane until Porto Cove. If anybody gets split up, we'll be meeting up at the Porto Cove campground parking lot. There's a dedicated left turn lane, so it's safe to go in there. We don't have to worry about oncoming traffic or the traffic behind, so there's no safety issues. I'll be the lead rider. We're going to be riding staggered formation the whole way. Anybody in this gathering that has not ridden in a group setting or staggered, so staggered position, we have lane 1, 2, 3, or lane 1, 3 positions, 1, 2, 3, 3 with being the leftmost. So the lead rider ahead of you is in lane 3. You're behind him about in lane 1, and it's alternating. We're going to be riding in that position the whole way to Squamish. After we get going from Porto Cove, again, it's a dedicated merge lane onto the highway, so we should be able to stay together as a group. We continue on Squamish. We will meet up at the meeting spot, Squamish RCMP detachment, which I believe is a third traffic light as you come down the hill into Squamish. It's on the maps. We'll meet up in the Squamish RCMP detachment parking lot, just pay our respects to a
Yeah, so we'll be paying our respect to a late officer at the Squamish detachment, a good friend of Mr. TQ who was killed on duty. So we're gonna stop there, pay our respects to him, remember all of those who have fallen on duty, and then from there we'll be heading to Indian Masala, which is where our lunch will be. You know, this ride is a very emotional ride for multiple reasons. Like I said, in honor of my mother, in honor of TQ's late friend here, and you know, through everything that we do, we always want their memories to live on. So we encourage, you know, you guys keep up as you can. As Mr. TQ, I don't know if he mentioned, but we're gonna stay in formation at all times. If anybody here has a need for speed, you're leaving ahead of us because we're keeping the same thing. Sometimes people like to ride at a more spirited pace, but not with the group ride. So you guys can head out now, meet us at Porto Cove or the RCMP detachment, but other than that, we'll be keeping formation.
Yep.
Try calling him.
And this lot in
Yeah, they gave him the okay.
Whose is the building and the...
Yeah.
That would be like driving back in Sadar Bazaar in Pakistan. You know?
So I just want to talk to someone here. So how was the ride?
It's beautiful.
Good, yeah,
Awesome.
beautiful day.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What was all the excitement like? I've seen lots of guys are just actually following the rules. What do you think about that?
Well, following the rules is important because it's a safety thing, right?
Yeah,
So if we keep in formation and if we ride properly,
yeah,
nobody gets hurt.
yeah,
And we can protect each other by making sure the cars don't cut us off either.
exactly.
Yep.
And what's your message to the new riders? There's a lot of community riders. They want to just come and join you.
If you have a need for speed, go to a track, stay off the road.
Exactly.
That's my ride. That's my
Exactly.
message.
When it comes to brand new folks that want to get their motorbike license, the number one suggestion would be to go to an authorized motorbike instructing school. They have the best programs. There's lots of them in all over the Lower Mainland. And once you get your license, then you come to us, and we will take you to the next level in a safe manner. So,
Absolutely.
but the bottom line is you got to ride by the rules. So you have to ride by the rules.
There you go, sir. How was the ride today?
Beautiful. Weather's turning out even better.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, what is it like to ride for the cause?
It's actually something I look forward to doing. It's the cause is even better. The ride with the boys is what's most important.
Absolutely. How do you like the ride for this slingshot?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Just dress warm.
Just a dress form, right? Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to this.
No, there's no heaters. It's just my fingers stopped moving. I was like, yo, this is not working anymore.
stopping in honor of an RCMP officer, a Muslim officer who was killed in the line of duty. A close friend of TQ's. He was only 29 years old and he was killed on duty during a traffic accident. So we're stopping to honor him and also remember all the other fallen officers on the force.
On behalf of MRC, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. We thought it might rain a little, but it was a beautiful day. And we're so happy and thankful to be on this ride. We all do things on our own time for our own joy. My brother, my other brother, we all love to ride our motorcycles, and we do it almost every day. But today we got to come out and we got to do it for a cause, and it was great. We got to, you know, our mothers take so much care of us. They love us unconditionally. The only relationship we have that love us unconditionally. And today we got to do a ride on behalf of our mothers. We're raising money for this. All the money is going to an orphanage for somebody that doesn't have the blessings we do. Our mothers. They don't have mothers, so we are raising money for them so they can have some sort of khushi, some sort of happiness. But I'll keep it short. I'd like to thank all my brothers for coming with us. We had a good solid 25 people, about 25 riders, and some had passengers, so more people. We had riders from ourselves, MRC. We had riders from Sikh Riding Club. We had riders from the Blue Knights, and everybody came on this ride to support our cause. And Dil se, thank you guys so much for coming, so much for donating. For the youngsters, I'd just like to say that, you know, if you don't have a motorcycle, still come join us where we are. We go to fundraisers, we go to gatherings, we go to masjids. Come there, come hang out with us. You want to ride on the back, come on the back. If you can ride a motorcycle, I'm sure somebody, not me or brother, but somebody might let you take theirs. But anyways, thank you guys so much.
Thank everybody for coming out today. Honestly, I had a blast. I hope everybody else did, and I'm really happy that the weather held out. I know some of us are going to try and beat the rain back, myself included. But a big thank you from the Own It Institute of Canada, the UMI program, on behalf of the orphanage, thank you. And a huge thank you to all the sponsors, our restaurant, and the MRC for helping coordinate this. From my side of things, all I wanted to say was thank you for coming out. We had a blast. I hope this is the first of many now. We're going to hope that this is an annual event moving forward, and we never know what comes up out of this in addition to this. So over to our MRC president for any other closing remarks.
Just like to mention once again Charcoal and Woods, where we met up, Seek Motorbike Club, the Blue Knights Law Enforcement Club, to Barron's crew, all of which were huge in getting this ride together. From here on, we are heading back at our own pace. Some of us may stay longer. And I'm just going to hang around here a bit to just relax a bit. So, safe ride back, and thank you once again for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.